Bird's Eye Supper.
The latest weather with Dr. Frank Field tonight on News Center 4.
The dreaded 8 is smack in the middle. Should you call high or low, that's the riddle on Cut Sharks. And here's the host of Cut Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. Welcome to Card Sharks. Delighted to have you here. How's your morning going? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, always tough when you get that 8 because you're right up the middle, and the lady's going to have to make some big decisions on that in a moment. First, I'd like to thank Ruth Barger from Des Moines, Iowa, for the opening poem. Ruth was watching us on WHO-TV, Channel 13, and now the lady who's going to try to make the big decisions. She is our champion. She won the championship as time ran out on our last show. Right now, she's going for the big money with the money cards. Let's bring her out and welcome Frida Silver. Hello, Frida. Nice to see you again.
You did again.
Before we get to business, won't you again remind us about yourself?
Oh, my name's Frida Silver. I'm originally from London, England. I've been here 22 years, and I love it here.
That's nice. That's very nice. Get over here. Why you're ducking away there? Don't be nervous. Now, you were nervous on our last show, but you won. Are you relaxed and confident now?
Well, I'm a bit nervous going for the money cards, but I'll get over it.
Oh, well, then let's get to it then. Let's not keep you nervous. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on, Frida. Hop on up. Don't you be nervous. You know how to do it. Keep your wits about you, and I hope you gave them a very good cut.
I did. I think I did. I hope I did.
We're going to give you $200 of new money and 3 cards on the bottom level. Move up to the second line. We'll give you another $200, 3 more cards. You decide how you bet them, except, of course, minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Now, we're all with you. Relax. Have fun.
Fingers crossed.
Make some money. Here's $200. And we'll see if we can start you off with a goodie, and of course you can change it if you need to. 200 and 7.
Oh, please change that card.
Too near the middle. Can we improve it? You must play this. Well, 6 is a little better.
Well, we're going $50 higher.
Minimum bet, $50 that this card is higher than a 6? No.
$50 higher again.
Get back to the 200. Be there, higher. Yes. Now you're back to 200. Better card.
How much do I have?
You have 200.
$100 lower.
Half a bit, $100 lower than a queen. Yes. 3 6s.
Another 6.
But $300, you survive that line. We're going to give you another 200 when we move it up. Do you want
Change that card, please.
Let's see if we can make a better change. $500 and hey, a 2. Good card.
All of it higher.
Double or nothing for $1,000 higher. Yes.
Hey.
Here you are in the middle.
$50 higher.
$50 higher than an 8.
Another 8.
Another double down to $950.
Another $50. I'm going lower this time.
Lower than the 8.
No.
Well, you've had 2 doubles, but you still have $900 when we move up the jack for the big bet. Do you want that jack?
Change it, please.
Come on, let's see a good one. You've had a couple of doubles for the big bet. Frida plays a 3. Got to bet at least $450, Frida. You have $900 and a 3.
All of it higher.
She's a gambler. $1,800 if this card is higher than a 3. Here it is. Ah, nice. With 2 doubles, $1,800, 200 in the game. That's $2,000, Frida. Very nice. That'll relax you a little bit.
Oh, no, I'm all hipped up.
Now you're hipped up. Well, we're going to let Frida relax, and then she'll be hipped up to start the match with the new challenger right after this commercial break. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Hey, what you eating, small fry?
Corn Chex cereal. You want some?
Nope.
Why not?
Around here, you copy me. I don't copy you.
I'll bet you like them. They're light
Yeah?
and crispy.
So?
So try some.
Hey, these Chex taste great. They're crispy and everything.
So what do you say to me now?
Aren't you glad I got you to try Chex?
People who don't like Chex cereals have never tried Chex cereals.
Hey, Harry, does your mouthwash work as long as Listerine?
Mine works just as long.
Well, almost as long.
Long enough?
Use Listerine.
Listerine's strong. It keeps your breath clean hours longer than your number 2 mouthwash.
Listerine antiseptic kills the germs that can cause bad breath.
Night, guys.
For clean breath that lasts hours longer, should you ever be without Listerine?
back with our champion, Frida Silver. You did very well. Two doubles, but you kept your wits about you, and you didn't bet too high on the bad cards, and you bet them good with the goodies, $2,000.
Thank you. That goes from watching the game all the time. You learn what to do.
You're a good player. We'll have a new challenger out here for Frida in a moment. Right now, we'd like to invite you to take part in the show by taking part in the Card Sharks poll if you fit in this category. Mothers whose son is a millionaire. So if your son is a self-made millionaire, we'd like you to take part in a confidential survey. Gene Wood will tell you where to write.
Mom, you really must be proud of your boy. So send a postcard to Moms of Millionaires, Card Sharks, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028.
Okay, Frida. Janice is dealing out two brand new decks of cards. It is time to meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Trish Brandt. Hello, Trish. Welcome. Thank you. Here. You know Frida?
Yes.
Won't you tell us about you?
Well, my name is Trish Brandt. I'm from Pacifica, California, where I was born and raised. And I'm a mother of a 20-month-old son who, whenever I turn on Card Sharks, goes around saying, gar, 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 gar.
Gar, gar?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Card Sharks and baby talk. You know?
Oh, I thought he was imitating Gene. I beg your
pardon. I have a lot of hobbies, but my favorite one is performing in front of audiences, singing.
Oh, really? Do you do it professionally, or do you do it?
Semi-professionally.
Well, good. We wish you well with that. We wish you well here. You cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
And here we go. We'll start the match. Best 2 out of 3 starts with a question to Frida, the champion. Frida, we found 100 married men whose brother-in-law lives with them. And we asked the men, does your brother-in-law owe you money? How many men said their brother-in-law does owe them money?
Oh, I bet that's an awful lot. Somehow men always seem to be short of money, and they're going to ask somebody for it. I should imagine that's probably round about 65.
65 out of 100 say, yeah, the brother-in-law owes the money. Higher or lower?
My husband's brother-in-law owes us a lot of money right now, so I'd say it's even going to be higher.
Higher than that. If it is higher, Trish, you'll play your cards. If not, Frida plays hers. The actual number of men whose brother-in-law owes them money is 43. Not higher, it's a little lower. Frida. And Frida starts off the match with a 9.
Change that card, please.
Winning the question, you can change it. Oh, up the middle with an 8.
Higher.
Higher than the 8. No, 5. And that gives Trish a free chance to play a queen.
Oh, lower, lower.
Lower than the queen. A 3.
All right, higher.
Risking it higher. It is a 7.
Freeze.
And we move over the freeze bar, protecting that position for Trish, who got off to a good start. Trish, here's your first question. Our man on the street went to Paris, France, where he asked 100 single women, have you ever been a married man's mistress? How many French women admitted they have been a married man's mistress?
My husband loves the French women. He says they're most beautiful in the world. I think a lot of them have probably been a married man's woman. Mistress. Let's say
Thought
60.
about your husband and the French women?
Yeah.
You got all tongue-tied there, huh, Trish?
60.
60 out of 100 French women admitted they have been a married man's mistress.
Well, I don't think the French women are that much different from the English women, and nobody really wants to be a man's mistress. I think that's lower.
You say lower?
Lower.
I must say, I took a vacation there, Trish. You said about them being attractive. They are indeed attractive, but I really feel that, as a man, the best-looking women are here in this country. All of them. We're a combination of all of the other countries. We really are. Absolutely. Trish says 60. Lower says Frida. The actual number of French women who have been a married man's mistress is 52. It's a little lower. It is more than half, however. And Frida, you've got an 8.
Oh, change that one, please.
Can she improve it this time? Oh, yeah, Jack is better.
Lower.
Lower than a Jack. Oh! And again, Frida couldn't get started. And again, Trish with a free chance.
7's my lucky number, so it's going to be higher.
Higher than a 7? Is 7 still your lucky number, Trish?
I may change that.
Question 3 goes to you, Frida. Frida, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Generally speaking, deep down inside, is every single one of us capable of committing a violent crime? How many psychiatrists said yes, every one of us is capable of committing a violent crime?
Well, I think most people do get angered sometime or other and really get tensed up. And I think that could possibly be quite a high number. I would say somewhere around about 60.
60 out of 100.
Deep down inside of us, we all have some bent-up hostilities. It's going to be higher.
Even higher than that. I was thinking the answer could have been 52. The wives of those married men in France would have been 60, says Frida. Higher, says Trish. The actual number of psychiatrists who said every one of us is capable of committing a violent crime is 51. Not higher. It's a little lower. Frida.
Hey, my girl.
It is, however, more than half of us capable. Frida?
Keep that one and go lower, please.
Trying for the third time to get by that first card. Lower. This. Oh. I thought it was a 2, but it was an ace. And Trish again with a 7.
It's going to be higher.
Higher than a 7? Yes, an 8.
Right. Oh, freeze.
Now we move over the freeze bar. Trish needs 1 card. Frida, who couldn't get on track, needs 4. Where it's sudden death. Someone has to win it here. Trish, we asked 100 married women. If NBC offered you $10,000 to tell them all the deep, dark secrets of your life so they could use them as a plot on a soap opera, would you do it?
You'd better believe it.
Well, how many married women would sell NBC their deep, dark secrets?
Oh, I'd say a lot of them. I know I would. 75.
What would you sell them, Trish?
Well, that's just it. It's not so bad that you couldn't put it on.
Oh, I see.
soap opera.
75, says Trish. She got out of that very nicely, too, I thought. Frida?
That's what I was thinking. Not very many women do have that many deep, dark secrets, and I think that probably, what was it?
Yeah, she said 75 would sell NBC their secrets for $10,000.
Oh, I'd say even higher.
Even higher than that?
Yeah, higher.
I don't know. Let's find out. The actual number of married women who would sell NBC their deep, dark secrets for use in the soap opera plot is 61. Not higher, it's a little bit lower. And in sudden death, Trish needing 1 card. Frida needs 4. Player pass.
There you go, my dear.
I don't have to ask. Well, Frida, you couldn't get on track before, but now you better. You need them all to win. One mistake, the game belongs to Trish with a jack. What do you say?
Lower, please.
Lower than a jack. This time she did. 1/4 of the way. Higher than a 7. No, couldn't do it. Trish wins game 1 in sudden death. So it's game 1 of the Challenger. We'll be back with game 2 right after this message.
Cruise director.
And stretch.
Cruise director. Golf class.
I think I can handle that.
That's not how we deal. And kick and right.
Even when you conk out, your hair looks great with non-aerosol Final Net. It's concentrated to hold your hair beautifully all day. Final Net holds up longer than you do.
Hi. Karate tomorrow?
And now, introducing Final Net Soft Hold for softer control.
Half of me likes a full-size feminine napkin. Half of me likes a pad that's a lot more comfortable. Introducing Sure and Natural Maxi Shields. Now you can have a full-size feminine napkin that's a thin, comfortable pad. They're made a whole new way with new super fibers. Give up thick napkins. Sure and Natural Maxi Shields are comfortable all the time. New Sure and Natural Maxi Shields. The full-size napkin that's a thin, comfortable pad.
I just got rid of the most embarrassing itch. Thanks, Lanacane.
4-second Lanacane.
I just got rid of an aggravating itch. Thanks, Lanacane.
4-second Lanacane.
I just got rid of a very bad itch. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Lanacane.
In just 4 seconds, Lanacane's itch-stopping anesthetic starts to relieve all kinds of itching, even sensitive tissue. Then its antibacterial helps speed natural healing. 4-second Lanacane, America's #1 relief for all kinds of itching.
Fishing boat off the Florida Keys. And here, like everywhere, people are telling me orange juice from Florida isn't just for breakfast anymore.
I drink a lot. As a matter of fact, on a warm day, I could probably just drink it forever.
It tastes great and it makes you feel refreshed.
Orange juice, the delicious refresher that's good for you because it's 100% orange juice.
We always have some in the refrigerator. We drink it all the time. It really isn't just for breakfast anymore.
Orange juice from Florida. Remember, it isn't just for breakfast anymore.
Would you like to join us as a contestant on our show? You can have a chance. Just send a postcard to Contestants, Card Sharks, 6430 Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90028. Or when in Southern California, phone area code 213-467-5100.
Hi, thank you, Gino. Trisha's game 1. Janice deals out same 2 decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck. I must say, the gentleman in the audience during the commercial said, has anyone ever asked for a whole new deck deck of cards? I think Frida probably would have, the way that first game went for her.
I would have liked to.
Well, if you can remember what's been played, it might help you now, Frida, because you need this game. Frida, we surveyed you're from England. We surveyed 100 Englishmen who are dukes, barons, and earls. They're all members, of course, of the English aristocracy. And we asked them, do you think aristocracy and the titles that go with it should be abolished? How many English aristocrats think the aristocracy should be abolished?
Well, I've lived here for 22 years, so I would think so, but an English person is very, very proud of their aristocracy, and I don't think they'd like them abolished. I would say that number would be pretty low, somewhere around about 35.
35 out of 100 say the aristocracy should be abolished, Trish.
I believe it's even lower than that. The way they are with tradition over in England, with the Queen and the pomp and circumstance, it's going to be lower.
You say even lower?
Uh-huh.
I know that Henry VIII abolished a lot of them all by himself. 35 for Frida, lower for Trish. The actual number of English aristocrats who think the aristocracy should be abolished is 11. Trish, you're absolutely right. Very much lower. And tradition being important, Trish starts the game with a queen.
I'm going to keep it and go lower.
Lower than a queen. No. This time it's Frida with a break and a free chance at a king.
Oh, lower, please.
Lower than a king. A 2.
Higher, please.
Higher than a 2. A 4.
Higher, please.
Higher than a 4. A 9.
Oh, please.
And Frida needs one card to tie things up. Aren't you glad you didn't follow that man's instructions? The cards got hot. Trish, we asked 100 single women. If you were pregnant, would you marry a man you did not love just to give your baby a father? How many women said they would marry a man they did not love just to give their baby a father?
Oh, there women nowadays they want to get pregnant and be single. A lot of them are tending away from marriage. That's only going to be about 25.
25 out of 100 would marry a man they did not love to give a father to the baby. Frida?
Well, in my day, they probably would have done, but things have changed radically, but I still think it's going to be a little bit higher than that.
A little higher than that.
Yes.
Oh, the audience was very split. Some no, some yes. If you've made your decision, the actual number of women, if they were pregnant, would marry a man they didn't love just to give their baby a father is 5. Not higher, very much lower. Trish? If they don't love them, they don't want to marry them.
I'm going to stick with the queen and go lower.
Playing it lower? It is this time a 9. Freeze right away. Question 3 to you, Frida. Frida, a company, and this is I was amazed to find this out, reading this question over. A company in Seattle, Washington has a new system for giving raises. A worker who thinks he deserves a raise puts his request on a bulletin board, and then the other employees vote on it by secret ballot. Oh, God. Isn't that fascinating? That's a very fascinating thing. So we asked 100 men, would you like your next raise to be decided this way? How many men would like their next raise to be decided by a vote of their fellow employees?
Oh, good Lord, that's a very tough question.
It is indeed.
Yes, it is. I would say that I don't think they really like their names on a bulletin board and for other people to vote against. Everybody always thinks they're better than the next man, and I don't think that'd be too high.
How many would?
I would say somewhere around about 30.
30 out of 100 would let their fellow employees decide their raise, Trish.
I think that's going to be higher because I hope that people are proud of the job that they're doing and that they think that other people figure they're doing a good job too. It's going to be higher.
You say higher than that?
Mm-hmm.
We have a system similar to that on Card Sharks. Our producer, Jonathan Goodson, is the fellow employees who makes the decision. We haven't had a raise here in 2 years. 30 for Frida, higher for Trish. The actual number of men who would like their next raise to be decided by their fellow employees is 33, just a little higher. But 2 out of 3 did not want their fellow employees to make the decision. Trish, getting rid of the 9 at 8, up the middle.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than the 8. Yes, a 7.
Freeze.
Move over the freeze bar. Frida needs 1 card. Trish needs 2. And again, in a close match, we're at sudden death. Trish, we asked 100 4th grade kids to complete this phrase. Don't count your chickens before what? How many 4th graders knew that the phrase is don't count your chickens before they're hatched?
When I was a child, my mother was constantly telling me that, and so that's going to be 85.
85 out of 100 knew the phrase, Frida.
Well, my mother was always telling me that, too. But I think it's going to be lower than that. That's
Lower
a little bit high, yes.
Always love the polls from the youngsters. One fourth grader wrote in, don't count your chickens before the fox eats them. And another one said, don't count your chickens before 4 o'clock. I don't know what that means, but that's what he wrote. 85 says Trish, lower says Frida. The actual number of fourth graders who knew the phrases don't count your chickens before they're hatched is 27, very much lower. And Frida, this time you have control in sudden death. You need 1, Trish needs 2. Play it or pass it. She's going to pass it to you.
Hard.
Trish, get them both. You're the new champion. One mistake, we've got a tie.
Don't fail me now, 7. Higher.
Higher than a 7. Yes, an ace. We have a new champion. If it's lower, we do. And an ace came up at a great time for the challenger, and she is the new champion. Frida, you're a delight, and you're leaving us with $2,000. You're a fine champion. Thank you, Frida. Frida Silver. Trish Brandt, come on down here. Congratulations. Thank you. And our new mother with $200 goes for the big money with the money cards. First, we're going to take time out for this. Way to go. Good night.
With today's prices, what are you serving your family?
Sandwiches, again.
Lots of soup.
And you?
Lots of Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs.
Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs, a delicious hot meal with meat and rich pasta, choice tomatoes for a thick sauce, rich Romano cheese, and U.S. government-approved beef.
Delicious! It's economical, too.
Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs, a delicious hot meal with meat at a price you can afford.
Mrs. Frank, you have arthritis?
And how?
Then watch this pain reliever comparison.
Oh, they're all the same.
Let's see. 2 regular tablets, 650 milligrams. These other pain relievers also 650 milligrams. 650 milligrams. But this one is different. 800 milligrams.
Anacin has more pain reliever.
And a special combination of ingredients. Anacin gives hours of relief from minor arthritis pain.
I'm getting Anacin.
Get the Anacin difference.
I refuse to handle another sloppy soap bar.
Try new Soft Soap brand. Cream soap on tap. Rich, pearly lather for about 300 wash-ups, without the soapy mess. New Soft Soap lasts about as long as all of these, yet costs less. Best of all, you won't ever have to clean up this mess again. Perfect for kitchen and bathroom. Soft Soap, for soap without the soapy mess.
Howdy, Carl.
Hi, Roy. My name's Carl. When I select vegetables for my customers, I pick them at their peak of flavor. Same with the salad dressing mix I sell, Good Seasons. It's flavor at its peak, because you mix it fresh. There's a real snappy garlic. And this Italian, it's bursting with Italian flavor. That's Good Seasons. Flavor at its peak.
Back with our new champion, Trish Brandt. And Trish, we've already played the money cards once today, so after you gave them a good cut, I hope you did.
I certainly did.
Then they have been dealt out in front of our studio audience, and you know if you can go double, double, double all the way up to the top there, that's $28,800.
That would be so nice.
Good luck. Here's $200. Let's see you at least get a big chunk of it, and we'll start you off, I hope, thank you, Lois, with a good base card. Oh, a 10.
Change it, please.
Kind of a middle-ish card. Trish, can we improve it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, all
3.
right.
That's better.
200 higher.
Whole thing, $200. That this card is higher than a 3. Oh! You realize that's like 8 or 9 cards down the deck after you cut them, and a double 3. But you're not out of it. It's still a good card. We're going to give you the other 200 as we move it up.
I am still a gambler. 200 higher.
Come on, for $400. Higher.
No!
3 low cards. Oh. I hate the look of it. Oh, the next one was a middle card.
Were there any higher ones back there?
Another middle card.
Oh.
Oh, that was not the best cut you ever gave a deck of cards,
No,
Trish.
it
Doggone it. Come on down here. Oh, well. Hope I didn't jinx you mentioning the big money there. Maybe you get a chance to do it again. You're a good player. So Trish Brandt still has her 200 from the game, and she'll have a new challenger in a moment. We're going to take time out for this. That was tough. 3 low cards. Yeah.
Ready for dinner, are you? Oh, I love this dog. And I want him to have what I feel is best for him. Alpo beef-flavored dinner with lots of meat protein. You know, there's as much meat protein in a single serving of Alpo Dry as there is in 7 ounces of the finest sirloin. I think your dog will like it as much as this fella does. Alpo beef-flavored dinner. As much meat protein in a single serving as in a 7-ounce sirloin.
so beautiful.
There's a special feeling that's uniquely a woman's. You do so much for everyone around you. Yet some days, you don't feel your best because of occasional irregularity. Then you take Correctol, the modern, gentle laxative. Correctol's special formula combines a mild laxative with a softening agent. Its gentle overnight action will help you feel like yourself again. Next time, try Correctol, the modern, gentle laxative so many women are using today.
Okay, Trish, Janice deals out 2 new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Hello there. We're running out of time. I know you want to get into the match, so let's find out who you are and where you're from.
My name is Mark Olson. I live in Los Angeles.
Delighted to have you here. You cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
Then let's get right into the match, and we'll start with a question to Trish. Trish, we asked 100 people, if a high school teacher takes a second job working nights as a stripper, should she be fired? How many people said a high school teacher should be fired if she takes a second job working nights as a stripper?
Well, with morality what it is, and the kids need all the help they can get these days, let's go with 60. They should be fired.
60 out of 100 say they should be fired, Mark.
I had a couple of high school teachers that I wish would have had jobs as strippers. I think it will be a little higher than that.
A little higher than that. The actual number of people who said a high school teacher should be fired if she takes a second job working nights as a stripper is 43. Not higher, it's a little bit lower. 43. And Trish, the champion, starts off with a 7.
Change it, please.
Getting rid of the 7? Oh, a 6 is a little better.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 6. Yes, a 9.
Freeze.
Move over the freeze bar. Trish has a 1-card advantage. We don't have time to get into another one. We wanted to get you into the match and get you settled in here, Mark. In the next show, we'll find out a little bit more about you. Trish, it wasn't such a good money card day for you.
No, I don't think it was.
Hopefully it'll be for somebody on our next show. We have people today who joined us from Denver, Colorado, and from Hammond, Indiana. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Card Shark.
If you would like to see Card Sharks in person like these folks, send your request along with a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tickets, Card Sharks, NBC Ticket Department, 3000 West Alameda, Burbank, California, 91523. A representative of the studio audience will receive Hoover's convertible upright vacuum cleaner, more powerful than previous models, so it's more effective at getting carpets deep down clean. America trusts Hoover. And some of our contestants will receive 4 gallons of super scrubbable True Test Easy Care latex flat wall and trim, finished perfect for both walls and woodwork, sold only by True Value Hardware stores. A set of glasses and Treetop, America's favorite frozen apple juice. It's 100% pure juice, no artificial ingredients, no sugar needed. A casserole and Popeyes, fun, delicious, terrific, freeze at home treat, 12 bars and assorted flavors. Treat your youngsters with refreshing Popeyes. From Hawaiian Tropic comes an attractive beach mat, Hawaiian Tropic natural tanning lotions and oils, Hawaiian Tropic the 10 of the islands. Highlight vinyl flooring from Congolium, no wax. Congolium is durable and seamless in most rooms. Congolium, where the beautiful ideas and floors come from. Placemats and from Bressler's 33 flavors ice cream shops around the corner across the country. Delicious varieties of ice cream creations. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Tomorrow is a night fit for the kings. First, the most spectacular adventure film ever made, King Kong. Then it's The Curse of King Tut's Tomb. If you think it's a myth, see Raymond Burr in this chilling world premiere. You may change your mind. 2 dynamite movies, King Kong and then The Curse of King Tut's Tomb tomorrow. Saturday night, Joe's World is back and funnier than ever. Joe and his family take a winter vacation and end up snowbound. Joe's World, Saturday at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain on NBC.
In an all-new Real People, you'll see a